Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Eli. Eli was known for his laziness. While others worked hard in their gardens, Eli spent his days lounging under the shade of a large oak tree, dreaming of a life full of success, but doing nothing to achieve it. His garden was overgrown with weeds, and his neighbors often shook their heads in disappointment. One day, an old woman named Clara, known for her wisdom, visited the village. She noticed Eli's neglected garden and approached him. "Why do you let your garden wither away?" she asked. Eli sighed. "I want a beautiful garden, but it's too much work. I don't know where to start." Clara smiled gently. "Laziness is like a weed. It grows when you let it, but it can be pulled out with small, consistent efforts. Start with just one patch of your garden today. Tend to it, and tomorrow do a little more." Eli hesitated but decided to give it a try. That afternoon, he cleared a small corner of his garden, planting a few seeds and watering them. The next day, he did a little more. Slowly, day by day, he began to see progress. The weeds were replaced by tiny green sprouts, and the sight of them filled him with pride. As weeks passed, Eli's garden transformed. Flowers bloomed, and vegetables grew in abundance. His neighbors were amazed, and Eli felt a sense of accomplishment he had never known. He realized that overcoming laziness wasn't about doing everything at once, but about taking small, consistent steps. Clara returned one day and found Eli happily tending to his thriving garden. "You've done well," she said. "Remember, the key to overcoming laziness is to start small, stay consistent, and celebrate every little victory." From that day on, Eli no longer lounged under the oak tree. Instead, he worked diligently, not just in his garden, but in all areas of his life. He had learned that even the smallest effort, when repeated, could lead to a blooming miracle. And so the once lazy gardener became an inspiration to the entire village, proving that with patience and persistence, anyone could overcome laziness and cultivate a life of beauty and purpose.